Every time the US Federal Reserve takes a major decision, the impact is felt across the world. Interest rate change, home loans become cheaper or more expensive, businesses decide whether to hire or cut jobs, stock market react, even the value of US dollar that moves. In simple words, when the Federal Reserve changes its policies, millions of people, including Indians living in the US, they feel the impact. And that is why the latest announcement from the Federal Reserve, it has attracted global attention. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 Indian origin experts have now been chosen to serve on important advisory group that will help review how the US economy is managed in the years ahead. Their experience and their recommendation could play an important role in shaping future discussions on inflation, employment, productivity, and economic growth. Here, the first name is Raghuram Rajan, the former governor of the Reserve Bank of India and one of the world's most respected economists. He has been selected to serve on the task force that will examine the Federal Reserve's balance sheet and its long-term financial strategy. And yes, while this may sound highly technical to you, the decision made by this particular group, it could eventually influence the borrowing cost, financial market and interest rate discussion in the US. In the list, the second name is Asha Sharma, a senior executive at Microsoft. She has joined a panel that will study how new technologies, specifically AI, are changing workplaces and affecting jobs. Now, today companies across the United States are investing heavily in AI, right? Many businesses are becoming more productive, but at the very same time, concerns are growing about automation replacing certain roles. This task force will study those changes and help policymakers understand how technology is reshaping the labor market. Then, third in the list, we have Raj Chetty, one of the world's leading economists and professor at Harvard University. He has been selected to the work on improving how economic data is collected and analyzed. Better data helps policymakers understand how the economy is performing and allows them to make faster and more informed decisions. Well, for the Indian community, it's a proud moment. It highlights the growing contribution of Indian origin professionals, and that too at the highest level of policy making and economic research in the US. Their appointment also reflects the important role that Indians continue to play across sectors including tech, finance, education, and public policy. And of course, these appointments does not mean that one community will suddenly change the US economy overnight, but the recommendation made by these experts, it could influence future discussion on interest rate, inflation, employment, and financial stability. And yes, those decisions will eventually affect everyone from businesses and investors to families paying home loans and professionals planning their career.